Hey guys, welcome to Zero Degree Coder. In this video, we are going to create the login and the sign up screen in React Native. So you can see that this is the UI which we are going to build. Like this is the one uh, login screen and the sign up screen which we're gonna create. Okay. So first, what we're gonna do, we're gonna create a new React Native project using this command npx React Native, and it like with the project name. The project name is like login sign up. After creating a project, you have to type cd and you have to go on that project directory. So like this. So whatever the project name, you have to just type, and after that, what you have to do, you have to type code or open in the VS Code. So you can see that I had already opened this project in my VS Code. Now after that, what I have to type npm start. So start the server. Okay, so it is starting my server. So for the first time, it's gonna took time. Okay, so we have to also set up the React Native Stack Navigator. Okay, so let me do install the React Native Stack Navigator. So you have to type React Native Stack Navigator. Okay, so you have to pin this document, and after that, just click on this React Navigation, click on Read Docs. After that, we have to install React Native Navigation Native. So let me copy this command and I have to paste it. Okay, so let me paste it React Native Navigation. Okay, often it will install in some time, so let's wait for that. Now meanwhile, you can also see that our app is already bundling. Now after installing the React Navigation Native, what we have to install, we have to also install this one, React Native screen, React Native save area context. So again, let me paste it here, so it will install. Now let's move further. So we have installed this command npm install React Navigation Native. After that, we had installed npm install React Native screen, React Native save area context. After that, what we have to do, we have to wrap the root app component with the navigation container. Okay, now let's copy this code as well. Now after we have to wrap the our navigation container, so let's do that as well. So you can see that we are using tsx, but let's replace with the jsx. Like I'm going to use jsx, so I'm going to make this function as a jsx, and I'm going to remove this whole code. I don't need this whole code, so let me remove this code. And what I have to type, I have to type rnfes. So I'd install one extension called React Native Snippet. Like what you have to type React ES7. So there's one extension ES7 React Native. So if you install this extension, okay, after installing this extension, my bad, after installing that extension, if you just type rnfes, so it will create a one component. Okay, now after that, you can see that we have created one component. Now as you can see that we have to wrap our navigation root app component with the navigation container. So let's do that as well. So I'm just copying this code and going to replace this with this one. Okay, let's the app get bundle, and we can see the app text on the while on the app. So let's wait for some time. We'll do it after the bundle. You can see that we are able to see the app. Now let's wrap the navigation container here, and we have to import the navigation container from the React Navigation Native. Now after that, what we have to do, let's see what we have to do next. Now click on this hello React Navigation. Now we have to install this npm install navigation native stack. So let me copy this. Let me stop my server. So you can see that we have stopped our server by typing the control C, and let's paste this command. So it will install the React Navigation Native stack. Now after that, you can see that what we have to do, we have to do const stack is equal to create native stack navigator. Okay, and we have to do like this. So let me start the server again, npm start. Okay, let me close the second terminal which I don't need. Now we have to type a, so it will install this app in our here. Now you can see that we have to do const stack is equal to create native stack navigator. So let's do that as well. So I have to import create native stack navigator. So I imported it. Okay, now after that, we have to do like this stack.navigator, and inside that we can pass the component name. Okay, so I'm going to remove this commented code, and I'm just to paste that code. Now instead of having a home screen, let's create a screen as well. So I'm going to create one folder called source, and inside that I'm going to create one folder again, screen, and inside this folder I'm gonna have a login screen dot jsx and sign up screen dot jsx, and let me create one simple component by typing the rnfes command, and same for the login screen as well. Okay, now let's import the let's replace with the login screen, and let's import the login screen as well. Login screen, you can see that I got a suggestion, and let me import this login screen from source directory. Okay, now let's also add a component called sign up, and let's import the sign up screen as well. So I imported the sign up screen as well. Now we can see that currently login screen on the UI. So let's summarize this what we had done quickly. So first I went to the React navigation native, click on read docs. Okay, now after that I install this command. Okay, now after that I install this command, react native screen react native shape area context. After that I just wrap my root component with the navigation container, then I click on this, then I just install this package as well, and after that I just added the constant stack is equal to create native stack navigator, and we have set up the stack navigator. Okay, so you can see that we are getting the login screen like this. Now instead of showing this header, we can remove this header as well. So there's one props called skin options. Okay, inside the skins option we can pass, we have one variable called header zone, and we can make it false. So if I make it false, and let's see, you can see that it's get removed from the UI. Awesome. Now what we have to do, we have to design this login screen. Okay, so let's go there, and you can see that we have a text. First we have a one image on the top. Okay, so let's import this image as well. So I'm going to define as a 4x and export this vector. Let me see how this vector is looking. So you can see this is the vector. So I'm going to name as a top vector. Okay, top vector dot png, and I'm going to create one folder called assets, and inside this let me drop this there like this. Okay, awesome. Now let's do this as well. So I went to the login screen, and we have to first import the image like this style. Okay, so let's import the image, and before that now let's style the container, styles dot container. Okay, and let's style the container. So background color is white, if you can see there. So let's make a background color as a white, and you can see this is a white color, the background color is white, F5. Okay, let me replace with that. Okay, and currently you can see that the color is only reflect here. So let's make that as a flex one, so it will take the whole width of the screen. Okay, now you can see that flex is a 1 and it's become white. Okay, now let's import the image as well. So I'm going to add a one view, and inside that we're gonna have a image. Okay, so I imported the image from the React native, and let's pass a source, and inside that source we have to require the image. So let me require the image assets and top factor. Okay, you can see that it's taken the whole width, which I don't want. I want style will be styles dot top image container. Okay, top image container, and let's style this. So top image container height will be 40 for now. If I make the height as well, so you can see that nothing reflect there, the still image looking so so longer skin. So what we have to do, let's style that as well. So I'm going to do style. Okay, and styles dot uh, top image. Okay, so I just copy this and let's add it as well. So I'm going to define as a flex as a 1. Okay, and you can see that it's looking so weird right now. So let's make the height as a 50. Okay, so I'm going to remove this flex 1 property and going to make the width as a 100%. Okay, and I think height will be around what do you think? Height will be 50. Oh, 50 looks too weird. Let's make it 150. Okay, now it's looking well, man. So instead of height having a, so let's just remove this image container height, and instead of having a height as a 150, let's make it much more smaller, I think. So let's make it 130 for now. I think it's looking well. Yeah. What is the height they are given? The height is 11119. So let's make it 120 for now. Yeah, it's looking too well. But there's one catch which I feel like, this is cutting, which I don't want that. Let's make it 130. Oh, awesome. Now it's looking well. Now after this, we have designed the image container. So after that we have a text hello. Okay, and the font size is 64 and it is font weight is a bold. Okay, so let's do that as well. So we're gonna have a view and text, and the text is like hello. So let's copy that and replace that hello. Okay, now you can see that there's one small text we can see. Now we have to write style is equal to styles that dot hello container. So we have defined a one hello container. Okay, and here let's also style this as well, styles dot hello hello text. Okay, now we have defined a hello text and hello container. So let's style this as well. So first of all, I'm going to define hello container. Okay, so for the hello container, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a one border width, so I know what is the height and all the things for the understanding purpose. So you can see that the border width is looking like this. Okay, so if I make text align center, so it is gonna work or not, let's see. So I make text align center, nothing works. So let's do here hello text here, and let's give this text align center here. Now it's went to the center, awesome. Now the font size, let's increase the font size will be, what is the font size? The font size is almost 64. Okay, so let's make it 70 for now, and let's see. Yeah, it's looking well. And after that, font weight will be bold. Awesome. It's not looking so well, so let's make it 700. The font weight will be 700. Nothing changed. Let's make it 500. Okay, now it's looking well. And let's add a color as well. Color will be black. Okay, now you can see that it's looking well. Let me just copy this style, like I think it's this color code will look much more perfect. Yeah, it's looking well. And let's remove this border width as well. Okay, so you can see that we have defined a hello. Okay, now after that we gonna have a one text called sign in your to account. So let's do that as well. So now let's do that as well. So we're gonna have a one view another, and inside that sign into your account, and let's style the text as well. Style will be styles dot sign in text. Okay, so let's go to the style again, and let's style this. Sign in text will be text align center. Okay, and let's see what is the font size. The font size is 18 and the color is again the same. So let's do that. Font size will be 18, color will be the same as the above one. Okay. Okay, awesome. So we have created sign into account, and now after that we have to design a two field along with the icon, username, and like this. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to install the React Native vector icons to get these icons. Okay, so let's install the React Native vectors icon. So let me type React Native vectors icons. So we got this page React Native vectors icon npm. So you have to open that, and after that you have to just copy this command React Native vectors icons, and after that you have to just paste this command here. Okay, so it will install the React Native vectors icon. We have to do some extra setup as well. So let's see the documentation as well. Let me reload the once more so we will get this article. Okay, so what we have to do basically, so we have to go inside the Android app builder gradle, and we have to copy this uh, code and paste. We have to paste it that there, Android app builder gradle. Okay, and let's paste this command here on the top. Okay, now after that there's one more thing which we have to do. If you scroll down, so they have mentioned one thing, edit Android app builder gradle, and we have to use this line of code as well. So let's go scroll down this file Android app builder gradle, and here we can see inside the dependency we have to paste that implementation as well, and after that we are able to good to go. So let me start my emulator again or server again, and it will again install the app. Okay, so it will install the app. Okay, after that how do you use the React Native vectors icons? So use that, there is one example like import icon React Native vectors icons slash whatever, like we can use font awesome or whatever. So we will see, take a look on this. Okay, so you can see that our server is restarted, and let's go to the screen which we are working. So we are working on this login screen. Okay, now after that you can see that we can name as a font awesome. Okay, let me show you quickly like how do we use icons. So whenever you search React Native vectors icons directory, you will get this page. Okay, so you have to open this directory page, and if you see you can see a lot of icons like font and design icon in typo, feeder, font awesome, and many more. So we have to use this icon like this. So let's see where is that icon. So let's see where is that. It's gonna be look like this, round. Okay, so round user look like feather one, so you can use that as well. Okay, let's use the font awesome icon, font awesome user. Okay, this is looking much more better, so we are going to use font awesome a user icon. Okay, so how we use, so we have to import the font awesome from React Native vectors icon slash font awesome. Okay, and after that let's suppose I want to use this icon after this component sign in your text. So we have to type font awesome. Okay, and we have to name as whatever name we want to give, like whatever the name we have seen. So name as a user, you can see there user icon, and we can give a size as well. So size will be like almost 30, and we can give color as well, whatever we want to give the color. Like for suppose I want to give color as a black, so you can see that. So this is how we have to use React Native vectors icons. So let's see. Okay, now after installing this, what is next? Let's see on the Figma. So on the Figma we can see input field along with the icon and the username. So let's do that quickly. So first of all, what am I going to do, I'm going to create a view. Inside this we're gonna name as a style is equal to styles dot input container. Okay, and inside the input container we're gonna have two things. The first thing is called a vector icon. Okay, and the second thing is called text input. Okay, so these two things we're gonna have, and let's style this as well. Style is equal to styles dot text input. Okay, now if you see the this icon color, so the icon color is this 9AA. So we're gonna give this icon color quickly. Okay, so this is the icon color, looks better, and the size is like a 24. So let's give the size as a 24, not 30. Okay, now let's style the input container quickly. So let's go to the style, and I'm gonna name as a input container. Okay, and background color will be white, I think. Yeah, it's a white FFF. So let's replace with the this code. Okay, you can see that there is one white color come up, and flex direction will be row. Okay, and the you can see the flex direction is row. And what else we have to do, we have to give some border radius and some margin as well. So let's give some border radius will be 20 for now, and margin horizontal will be 40. Okay, now let's give some elevation as well, so we will get that feel of that. Okay, so we have given the elevation as well, and we're gonna give a margin vertical will be 20. Okay, so we want some more space here, and let's give some margin bottom to the sign in text. Margin bottom will be 20 for now. Okay, let's make it 30. Okay, now it looks better. Now after the input container, you can see that it's looking like that, and we have to make the icon in the center. Okay, so let's call this icon as well, styles dot input icon. Okay, and we have a text input as well. So there's one thing which I had forget, like we have to add align item center, so it will went to the center. Okay, now we have to give this icon some margin left. Okay, let's give them icon input icon some margin left. So margin left will be 10. Okay, let's give some more. I think it should be 12 more. I think it's required more. 15. Cool, now it looks better. And the height is like 50 as well, this input. So let's increase the height as well. So height will, I'm gonna assign as a 50. Okay, so it will increase the height. And let's give some the text input styling as well. So the text input styling will be like flex as a 1, so rest of the height and width will taken by the flex. Okay, so you can see that this is a field we have designed. Okay, now let's add a placeholder text as well. Placeholder text here, placeholder. Oh my gosh. Okay, not here, not on the inside the font. Awesome, we have to assign this placeholder here. So placeholder will be email, I think. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, now we have designed this email field, and it's looking well, I think. Okay, now let's design this a next field that is called password as well. So I'm just going to copy paste again once more. Okay, and you can see that we got the password field as well. So let's name as a password. Okay, and let's change the icon as well. So the password icon looks like a locker. So let's see the icon as well for that password lock. Okay, so which icon is it? Lock, something like this. Let's see which one looks better. Logged. Okay, so we're gonna use like this icons. So we're gonna use log simple line icons or something else. Let me check once more. So I'm thinking let's use the this fontiso logged. Okay, so let's import the fontiso icon quickly. So we have to just paste this like this, and at the place of font awesome we have to replace with the fontisto icon, and we can name as a fontisto, and name is not name as a user, the name will be become logged. Okay, we can see that password, and I think we have to give some padding to the input field because it's not looking so well. Like, so I'm going to give some margin right as well. Margin right will be 5 for now. Okay, now it's looking well. Okay, so we have created this password field as well, and let's add one property called secure text entry as a true. So if I write something, you can see that looking like a password. Awesome. Now what next we have, the next thing is that we have to create a forget password text. The color is this. Okay, so let's do that as well. So after closing this, we gonna create a text. Okay, the text will be forget your password, style styles dot forget password tags. Okay, so let's write the styling for that as well. So forget password tags, color will be which we had copied, this color. Okay, and text align will be left, not left, it should be right, and it should be like, let's give some width will be 70%, not 70, let's keep with the 80%, 90. Okay, forget our password. Okay, perfect. And the font size is 15, and let's increase the font size as well. Font size will be 15. Okay, now I think it's looking well. And after that we're gonna create this sign in button along with this, this icon, linear gradient icon as well. So let's do that as well. So now after this we have to create a view. Inside this I'm gonna name as style is equal to styles dot sign sign in button container. Okay, sign in button container, and I created a property sign in button container, and inside that what we're gonna have a text, and the text value will be sign in. Okay, and we're gonna have a one linear gradient button as well. So let's quickly style this. Style will be styles dot sign in. Okay, and let's go to this after the container we're gonna style this color as a, let's copy the color quickly. So the color is this. Okay, and we replace the color, and the font size will be, what is the font size? The font size is 25 and it should be bold. So font size is 25, font weight will be bold, and let's check it out. So you can see that we had created this. Awesome. Now we have to add this icon as, like, a linear gradient button. So how we can create a linear gradient button in React Native? There's one package called React Native linear gradient, so we have to install that. So let's install that package as well. So I have to just copy this command, and you can see that this type of linear gradient we can build it up. So let me replace this, like, install this package. So it is installed, and let me start my server again by typing the let's wait for some, yeah, so it will install the app. Okay, now meanwhile it's installing my app. Let's see how we can use it. So you can see that there is one example of linear gradient which they have given. So let me copy this example and try with that what we are getting the result. Okay, so I'm just pasting it there. Okay, and I have to import the linear gradient from React Native linear gradient. So I've imported the gradient, and you can see that something, sign in with Facebook is looking in a gradient format. So let's replace this text with an icon. We have to replace with icon. So let's so we want this icon, a right arrow icon. So let's see a right arrow. So I'm going to use and design arrow right. Okay, and design arrow right. So let's use that. So to get the and design icon, what and design icon, so we have to replace this, my bad, we have to, at the place of fontiso, we have to replace with the and design. Okay, so we get the and design icon. Now let me copy this sample and paste it here. At the place of font awesome, we have to write and design. Okay, the icon name is arrow right. So let's replace with arrow right, and the color is now a white. Okay, so we have assign a white color. Okay, so you can see that. Okay, now let's change the background color as well. So what is the background color of this linear gradient button? So if I click on this icon, so we have two color. The first color is this one, something red, similar to red, not red, and the next one is color is like something purple. So let's copy that color as well and replace that, and I'm gonna remove the third color which I don't need. Okay, and we're gonna name as a styles.linear gradient for now. And let's go to sign in button container. So inside the button container, what am I gonna do, flex direction as a row. Okay, and we got it. Okay, now we can see that we have linear gradient, and let's give some height and width. What is the height and width they have given? 34, 56, 70. Okay, so height will be 34, and width will be 56. Okay, and let's give some border radius as well. Border radius is I think 17. You can see the height is 34, width 56, and border is 70. 34, 56, and border radius is 70. Okay, now let's check. Yeah, it's looking well. Now you can see that we have to move this icon in the center. So to move the icon in the center, we have property called align items center. So it will move the item horizontally, vertically center. Let's move from the horizontally center using the justify content center. Okay, now we had created this button, and if you see this button, we have some space, we have given some space. So let's give some margin horizontal as well, will be 10. Okay, now if you see that sign in button should be we had given some margin top and some like this on the center. So let's do that as well. So margin top will be 80 for now. Okay, let's give 100, and the justify content will be center. So it went to the center as well, but we want let's give something like this. Width will be, let's make the width as a 80%, and justify content will be flex. Justify content will be flex and okay. I'm gonna make the high width as a 90%. Okay, now I think it's looking better, and the margin top will be, let's make is 120. Okay, so we have sign in button as well. Now we have to create this don't have an account, create. Okay, so let's do that as well quickly. I'm just copying this and replacing this text here after the sign in button. Okay, so let's do that as well. So I'm just after this text replacing with this don't have account create. Okay. uh, Styles dot don't footer text, basically footer text, and let's style this as well. So footer text we have to style. So again it's gonna be in the center, and the color is this, and the font size is 15. So color is black, so let's do that. Color will be black. Text align is text align will be center. Okay, and the font size is 15. Okay, and we have to give some margin top as well. Margin top will be 40. No, let's make it 60. I think it's too top. Let's make it 120. Yeah, now it's better. So we have this don't have an account create, and on the create you can see there is one underline, so let's do that as well quickly. So let's add another text inside it. So we're gonna have a text. Okay, and we're gonna style this here in text decoration. Line will be black. So if I see the suggestion, so underline, my bad, and you can see that we got the underline in below the text. Okay, now if I reload the server, so we got the underline. Okay, uh, now let's increase the font size as well, some more size. The font size will be 18. Looks much more better. Cool, awesome. I think looking better. Now there's one thing which we have to do once more. So this thing, like the footer side, like on the right side, on the left side we have to add this image as well, vector. So I've already we have to export the vector. So let's export the vector as a 4x and export vector 2. So let's see in the directory. So I'm gonna name as a left vector .png, and inside the source we have a one folder called assets, and let me replace that as well here. Okay, so we got the left vector, my bad, left vector .png. Okay, so we have to add it here. So let's add it quickly. So how we're gonna do with the positioning, so I'm gonna name as position relative. Okay, and after this I'm gonna create a view. Okay, and style will be styles dot left vector container. Okay, and inside this I'm gonna image background, and I'm gonna give the path will be source require, and let's add the path as well, assets, and inside that we have called left vector.png. Okay, and I'm gonna name style as well, styles dot left vector image. Okay, so we have two things like left vector container. So let's style the left vector container. So I'm gonna name as left vector container. Position will be absolute. Okay, position will be absolute. Bottom will be 0. Okay, and the left will be 0. Okay, so we can't see anything right now, so let's add some left vector image, some height will be 250, height will be 100. No, let's make it 250. Height will be, and width will be 100. So this is how we had done. Let's increase some height, height will be 350 and let's make it 150. Looks better, I think. Yeah. So, and let's decrease the font size, will be 16. Okay, so we can see that this is the awesome looking login page which we had designed right now. Now when user click on sign in, we have to like, let's suppose if user click on don't have an account create, so we have to design the register page as well. So let's style the register page quickly. Okay, so let's add the navigation on the create basically. So you can see that we have a text. Okay, so I'm going to add a touchable opacity, my bad, touchable, so touchable opacity, I have to import the touchable opacity and wrap it inside this, and on press handle handle register basically. I'm gonna name as a handle registered, and let's create a function quickly, const handle register. When user click on this, I'm gonna navigate to the register page, const navigation, and I have to import the use navigation hook from the React Native native. You can see that, and after that let's navigate to the user navigation dot navigate, and the name is what? Name is sign up. So let's see. So if I click, the user click on create, so it will went to the sign up screen. Okay, so again we have to style this as well. So let's style the create account code page as well. So I'm just going to just copy this whole code and paste the sign up screen. Okay, because most of the component are same. So let's name as a, instead of login, let's make a sign up screen. Okay, and let's click on create. So we went to the again sign up page. Now at the place of we gonna have a create account text, and the font size is 30. So we have to remove the hello code quickly, hello text from the here. So I remove this text, and we're gonna have only one text that is called my bad, that is we have called create account. Create at the place of sign text, let's make is create account text. Okay, the font size will be gonna be 30. Okay, and we gonna have to give some font weight, will be bold. Oh, it's too bold, which I don't like. Let's give it a 400. The font weight is like bold, so let's give a bold, I think. Okay, so we have create account button as well. Now after that we have to create multiple field. So currently we have inside the create account we have just email, username. So we're gonna have a, at the place of email we're gonna have a username. Okay, now the second field is called password. So we have already password field, then email and mobile. So let's add a email and mobile field as well. So let me copy this container, username container code, and let's add it. So we're gonna have a email, password, username, and we're gonna have a email. So let's name as email as they have mentioned. Okay, now next thing is called mobile. So let's add a mobile as well. So we're gonna have name as a mobile. Okay, so now we have to add the icon as well. So let's search the email icon here on this directory, mail. Okay, so we got this feather icon is looking let's use the and design icon as the name is mail. So I think we can use this font awesome icon as well. So let's see mail. If I type mail, so we are not getting anything, and let's use the end design. Okay, so we got the mail icon. Now we want mobile icon as well, so let's use the mobile one quickly. At the place of font awesome, we have to use end design. At the place of user, we have to use mobile one, and we got the all the fields. Okay, and it's looking too good, like much good. Now instead of sign in, okay, so we're gonna remove this forget your password text, so we're gonna get rid of this. Okay, so we have sign in button container. We don't want to give basically margin top as of 20 for now. Yeah, so we have given the margin top as a 40, not 20. So we have margin top as a 20, and we're gonna have to this or create using social media. So let's copy this text, and don't have account text will be get don't have account text, this one. The margin top is too high, so we have to decrease the uh, you know the height. And let's do like this. The text will be gonna change with the new text, so let me replace with this new text or create using a social media. Okay. And we're gonna create a one container for this all. So view, and inside the view I'm gonna name as a footer container, styles dot footer container. Okay, and something is weird happen. So the weird thing is this one. Okay, so we're gonna name as a footer container, and inside this we're gonna have a 3 button. Okay, Facebook, Twitter, Google. Okay, so let's do that as well. So we're gonna create a I'm gonna name as a class. Okay, and name as a style, and styles dot social media container. Okay, and inside social media container we're gonna have a 3 icons, and let's do that as well quickly. So we're gonna have a Facebook, Twitter, Google. So let's search for the Facebook quickly. Facebook, Facebook with circle. So which icon? It's in typo icon. So let's name is Facebook with circle. Okay, and it's gonna be from the in typo. So let's import the in typo icon as well. So I'm going to name is in typo for now, and we have to import the in typo icon quickly. Let's import like this. Okay, now you can see the color will be for the Facebook icon, it should be a blue, not red, and we can't see anything still on the UI. Okay, because we on the sign in page, so I went to the this page, sign up page, and instead of having a white, we have to make the color as a blue. Okay, we get the Facebook icon. Awesome. I'm gonna get rid of this, and we're gonna name is let's add a one class name, like one style as well. Styles dot social icon. Okay, now let's copy. We're gonna have a Twitter icon as well. So Twitter with circle from the in typo. Let me quickly paste is that Twitter with circle, and let's get rid of this space. Okay, now we gonna have a one more icon that is called Google, and I'm going to use Google with circle. Let's use the and design icon, which I prefer, and design icon Google. So let me copy paste this again quickly, and this gonna be her and design, and instead of Twitter with clone, it's gonna name will be Google. And let's click on create. Okay, so we can see all the icons. Okay, so whenever I reloading this, so it will come back to the sign in page. Let's make like this, initial router name. So quickly let's name the initial router name will be sign up page. So it will initially open this sign up page, so it will become easier for the development. So we on this sign up page. Now what we have to do, first of all, we have to give some footer container styling, and let's do. So let's keep some margin top to the footer container. Footer container will be margin top as a 25. Now after the footer top, what I have to do, we have a footer text. Footer text have some styling as well or not. 15 and font weight is regular. Okay, so let's see footer text as well. Font size 15, yeah, it's looking well. Nothing we have to change. We have to change on this Google Facebook icons. So we have created one style called social icon. So let's style that. So background color will be white. We have to give some elevation will be 10. Okay, and before that, if I show you social icon, we have created a social media container. Okay, so let's do that as well. Styling, display as a flex direction will be row. Okay, and justify content center. Justify content center. Okay, so we get into the center, and let's give some margin. Margin will be 10. Padding as well, 20. Okay, and let's keep some border radius as well. Border radius will be 10. No, it should be 20 to make it circle. It should be 50. Yeah, now it's looking better. So we had given some 50 as well. Now let's increase the font size of social icon as well. So the size will be, instead of 20, 24. My gosh, oh my gosh. So let's increase the size. So it's 24 at the place of 24 we're gonna replace with 30. And yeah, it's looking better. And let's decrease the padding, will be 10. Okay, so this is how we had created this social media icon. And yeah, let's remove this initial router name property, and if I reload this quickly, so we can see that sign in page, and when user click on don't have accounts create, so it will went to the create account page, and we have designed this, man. So this is all about this code, and I will post this code inside my GitHub, so you can check it out. And that's all in this video, guys. Thank you. Bye.